This video, I got the platinum in Astros Playroom. Not only am I going for the platinum, but I'm also going for the full 100%. There's 51 total trophies, including the 2 DLC packs. For those who don't know, Astros Playroom is a free-to-play game that is pre-downloaded on every PS5 device. The game's main component is to show off all that the PS5 controller can do. When you spawn in, there is 4 worlds to choose from: CPU Jungle, SSD Speedway, Cooling Springs, and finally Memory Meadow. Shortly after going to my first world, I get my first trophy for collecting my first artifact. And not even 30 seconds after that, I get my first puzzle piece, which is also a trophy. Another really cool thing about this game is each world has its own little playable character that shows off the components of the controller. After completing a few more levels within Cooling Springs, I get a trophy for clearing and getting the final artifact of Cooling Springs. After clearing the first level, we are introduced to the PlayStation Labo, which holds all of our artifacts and collectibles we get from the gacha machine, which is this claw machine that we need for a few trophies later on. And it is then that we get another trophy for collecting our first gacha prize. The next world that I decided to go to is a GPU Jungle. And seriously, this world has some of the catchiest music I have ever heard in video games. After beating a mini boss and clearing the rest of the level, I get a trophy for beating the level. Now onto the third level, the SSD Speedway. And it's in this level that I get my first miscellaneous trophy of the game, for spinning while holding the minigun. There is another mini boss in this level that I will admit I had a little trouble on, but it wasn't too bad. And after beating this mini boss, I get a trophy for clearing SSD Speedway. Now onto the fourth and final level of the game, Memory Meadow. And if you could imagine, my next trophy is beating and clearing Memory Meadow. Now that's the main story of Astros Playroom complete. Very short, but sweet. However, there's still 43 miscellaneous and collectible trophies that I need to get. I only have 8 out of 51. But I do get my next one pretty fast for collecting half of the gacha prizes. After that trophy is popped, I decide to go to the new portal that was opened after beating the main game. I already knew it was coming because I watched videos about it, but it's a boss fight of a big T-Rex. I will admit I did die a couple of times, but that's alright. After beating him, I do a couple more platformers, and then I get a PS5 for a trophy. Turns out this was my first DLC trophy of the game. After beating that super fun boss fight, I decided to get a lot of miscellaneous trophies. There is a whopping 23 miscellaneous trophies that I need to get. However, I already got one of them for doing the spin attack with the minigun. Now, cue the montage. Now with all those miscellaneous trophies out of the way, I have to start the collectible grind. There is 2 main collectibles in the game: puzzle pieces and artifacts. I will go to each world one by one and get every single artifact and puzzle piece. I choose to go in the order that I did during the main game, so I start with Cooling Springs. So here's the 2 trophies for all the artifacts and puzzle pieces in Cooling Springs. And then the trophies for GPU Jungle. Then SSD Speedway. And last but not least, Memory Meadow. The only trophies that still remain is 1 miscellaneous trophy and getting all the gacha prizes, including the last puzzle pieces and the last artifacts. And I also still need to get a secret gacha prize. Luckily, from all the collecting of the puzzle pieces and artifacts in all the worlds, I got enough gold coins in order to buy every single gacha prize. So here is the trophy for getting every gacha prize, every puzzle piece, every artifact, and the secret gacha prize. Now, there is only 1 trophy until I get the platinum. My last trophy is conveniently and fittingly holding a trophy in the PlayStation Labo, which was a secret gacha. So all I have to do is just walk over to it, press square, and got my platform. I'm not done yet though. Everybody knows that getting the full 100% is way better than just getting a platinum. There's a super easy trophy that I could get next in the DLC, which is making Chip hit the glass, which all you have to do is punch, and send at least 10 bots flying. The next trophy I decided to go for is getting 7 minutes or under in every single speedrun. I've heard this trophy can be a little difficult, but honestly, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Beating the T-Rex from earlier was the other trophy in that DLC, so the first DLC pack is finished. The second and last DLC pack makes me find all the secret bots. So I just popped on a guide, and here's all the trophies. And then the trophy for getting all 4 of the secret bots. Abso-freaking-lutely, I like this platinum. 10 out of 10. I really wish I played it sooner. It's just I wasn't really into platformers, but I decided to play this for the platinum and I really enjoyed it. So now I'm gonna open up my horizon more. I really want Astros bot, I want Ratchet and Clank. I want a bunch of more platformer games now because I played this. If you own a PS5 and haven't played this yet, what are you doing? It's free. It was already downloaded on your device. Go play it. And on that note, that's when I end the video. Thank you for watching this point. Comment down below, subscribe, and like. It'll mean a lot. Alright, peace out.